Yay! Okay, I need to hit record in Zoom. Now,
Recording in
if you
progress.
are here and you are wondering why your coaching offers aren't selling, I'm about to blow the roof off of this in this live stream. You're going to be so glad that you are watching this. And if you're watching on the replay, hit hashtag replay. I am Cassie McKenzie. I'm a business coach. I am here to make your life easier with creating your offers and getting paid and becoming a coach that wakes up in the morning loving what you're doing. Okay. Now, I want to say that I'm actually recording this on Instagram and for my YouTube account. So at XO Cassie McKenzie. So we've got both of the things going on here. Now, here's the thing. If you want to create, hey, Mary Jo, an offer that sells, you've got to think of two main things here. And I bombed at this at first. I seriously was so bad at creating offers and selling offers, even though I have 20 years of experience selling. But the difference is I was selling pharmaceuticals from the age of 21. And I found pictures of this last night and oh my God, this is so hilarious because these pictures, I keep saying I had braces and a bad haircut when I started. And then 2 years later, I ended up becoming the #1 sales rep. I went to President's Club. I turned the territory around. I was selling $20 million worth of this life-changing pharmaceutical. And the reason why I was so good at it was a few different reasons. One of them, the main one though, was that I believed in what I was selling. I couldn't sell anything that I didn't believe in. I didn't grow up being naturally outgoing. At least I don't consider myself to be. I was kind of shy and afraid to speak up. I mean, I would speak up at home, but I was afraid to break the rules in real life. And so real life. So I was a good girl all the time. And when it came to my coaching business and it came to me coming out and becoming a pharmaceutical rep, I always wanted to aim to please, but also I couldn't sell. I can't sell ice cube to an Eskimo, or what's the other one where selling ketchup, a ketchup popsicle to a lady wearing white satin gloves. Fuck that. I couldn't do that. But what I could do was show up and sell a product that I believed really changed people's lives. And so when I did that in pharmaceuticals, I never could take a job with a product that I didn't believe in and that I couldn't really imagine giving to me. There were a couple, I couldn't, couple jobs that I was offered that I just couldn't take. So I was I wouldn't give this piece of shit drug to my dog, much less go get paid to give it to somebody else who's suffering. That's bullshit. And I really can't do that. And it would not have lasted long for me. And so the same goes for when you start to create a coaching business and you really want to create offers that sell, because you've got to sell something that you really believe in and that you can get your energy behind. Because imagine you are going to be selling this for a month. If your energy's up here on day one, but it's sort of in half in, half out, then it's going to be all out after day 3 when nobody's reached out to you, right? You see online, and I think you wake up, what do? You look at your phone, you start scrolling through Instagram and saying look at this person. Wow, they just made $5,000 in sales before they even got out of bed. Isn't that great? And so they get out of bed, or you get out of bed. Hey, Jorge. And you're scrolling through your Instagram, you're comparing yourself to these people. And then meanwhile, you look at your PayPal account and you're surprised you still have one because it hasn't gotten money in there in a month, right? Or maybe 6 months. And maybe you even started your coaching business thinking this is going to be a way for me to get out of my 9-to-5, or this is going to be a way to retire my husband, or this is going to be a way to create financial freedom. And I'm going to get into why your offers will sell or why they won't sell, and the 3 main things that it has to fall into, the categories, in order for it to be something that sells like crazy, or at least have the potential to sell like crazy. Okay. And I get so excited about this. I really do. I've really created my genius zone here. But here's the thing. You're only going to be successful if you are fully in to what you're doing. And you can't be half in, half out. You really can't. You really can't. You've got to take that action. When you take that action, you will make money in your coaching business. The thing that I see all the time are the people who come up with really, really great ideas. They come up with like amazing, fun ideas that they're excited about for like a hot minute. And then they start to put it together and they hit a couple snags and they're afraid to really fuck up. And like there's this belief inside that you can mess something up somehow, or that you don't have everything all perfectly put together, or you start to scroll Facebook again or scroll Instagram again and you start comparing what you see on your phone all lit up in red, all sorts of colors, right? You start to compare that person's account and their highlight reel to your Instagram account full of shitty content that like is basically just reposted quotes from other people who got like 1,000 likes on theirs, and then you repost you're basically selling their service for them because you're reposting the thing that they just posted, right? And so it's fine to follow people and to get excited, but you want to be able to, like create a name for yourself, right? If you were a coach, you were a leader. Think about when you watch the World Series, right? You see the coach there. He might not be saying stuff all the time, but he's leading the team. He's not sitting there looking around at everybody in the stand saying, hey, what should I do today? Fuck no. He's the leader of the team and he shows up. So I think the problem with the coaching industry and the problem with this freaking with being a coach online is that we see so many influencers and things out there, but then you forget that you are joining this to not be an Indian. You're here to be a chief, okay? You need to be the one who's in charge. You need to be the one who's the leader. And and a leader is not going to lead a bunch of people that they don't actually want to be around. They're going to fire all their asses and hire people that they like. So you've got to look at it the same way. You've got to look at who are the people that you actually want to work with and what are the topics that you actually want to work with them with. A coaching job or coaching company, a coaching business, being a coach online is nothing different than you going and looking for a job online. The only difference is with a job, they're going to pay you no matter what, right? But with a coaching business, you're the one that has to generate your income. And you're the one that has to generate all of the branding, marketing, and sales. And that starts with your product. So that's why I want to create this live stream here and this training here for you to know exactly what's going to create an offer that sells so that you're not another one of these people out here who fizzles out after a year. Do you know that only 50% of coaches make more than $10,000 a month? Actually, I think that's actually off. Let me go and check my quotes, but I think it's even less than that. I think 50% of coaches online are making $50,000 or less. I think that is the actual quote. And next time I do a live stream, I'll have the official quote for you. But even let's just say it's 40%. That's a really low number compared to how, you could go out and get a job making $50,000 a year, super easy. So why do you keep coming out to be a coach, right? Why do you come be a coach? Because you have your heart in it, or you're motivated by helping people, or you're motivated by the freedom it can bring, or you're motivated by the amount of money that you could make by helping people and having time freedom at the same time and showing people what's possible, right? Or maybe this is a way for you to have a better quality of life where you don't have to, maybe you hate going into the office, you hate the water cooler talk, you love working remotely and talking to people remotely, or doing your job or doing services for people without even having to talk to one person. But in order to do that, you've got to be able to market yourself and you've got to be able to market your offers. And if you're not lit up about your offer, you're not going to want to market it. You're not going to want to sell it. You're going to be like, fuck, this sucks. This is no different from the manifestation process, right? You are not going to spend your whole time manifesting a trip to Mexico if you hate fucking tacos and you don't like tequila and you don't want to go in an airplane. Right? You'll manifest a trip to Florida and get the tropical vibes and be able to sit on the beach in 4 hours via car versus, 4 hours on an airplane. But, you've got to think about your coaching business as you're manifesting, you are creating. You're creating something that you love and that you actually desire to do. So what is it that you desire to sit and talk about like non-freaking stop and motivate people towards, all right? So that's the first step. The second step is this. Most people, humans are motivated by three main things. And once these three things are taken care of, need-wise, then you start to add the golf carts and, the trips to Paris and all these other things. But mainly, people are motivated. This is what they want. You ready? Get ready to take notes, all right? They want to either get paid, get laid, or live forever, all right? People want to get paid, they want to get laid, or they want to live forever, period. If your offer solves one of these three problems, then it's going to sell. It is an offer that will sell. Think about it. Does your offer help somebody make money? Sometimes your offer can help people in all three ways, right? Sometimes, think about it. If I have an offer that's helping you to create offers, to sell them like crazy, to create content, to have more time in your schedule so that you make more money in less amount of time and you can go live your life, chances are you're going to be a happier person because of that, right? Because you're creating something that sells, which lights you up, which makes you excited, which makes you happy, makes you more attractive when you're happy, right? You have more money to go spend on other things that can make you look and feel beautiful so that you get laid. And then in the meantime, you're able to have more time in your schedule to go exercise. You're able to go buy better food. You can buy organic food. You can go invest in supplements. You can go invest in getting your hormones balanced out. Or fun things like my LED mask from LED Aesthetics that I wear for 10 minutes a day, and it fixes my skin and heals my rosacea and scars and things from having cancer surgery, right? This is the vibe. So does your offer solve one of those three problems? Okay. Your coaching offer, in order to sell like crazy from the start, from the basis, this is the foundation. It's got to help somebody get paid, get laid, or live forever. So health, love, wellness. Health and wellness, love, money. Money, love, and health. Any of those three categories, okay? So this is what you want to start with. If you're sitting there spinning your wheels saying, fuck, what do I like to do? Personally, for me, I wasn't clear enough about how these offers that I was making over the past few years would help people do any of those, right? I have one offer that I consistently sold that helped people make money. My offer, Big Money Vibes. Big Money Vibes is my course on money manifestation, getting over your money trauma so you can make more money, expected sources, unexpected sources, create this new level of financial abundance in your life, where it's not a question on whether money is coming in, it's a question of how much. It's a vibe. But energetically, you need to learn all of this to apply the practical things to it, right? This is about remembering who the fuck you are and stepping into your power with money. Now, I help people make money with Big Money Vibes. And through my 7-figure Lightworker Accelerator, for example. This is the program where I help coaches and healers create standout offers and standout brands that help you create content and post content that attracts your dream soulmate clients. And you create an offer and start selling it in 21 days. Then I teach you how to automate it so you make money in your sleep. And then you learn how to sell like crazy in the DMs without sales calls. And then overall free up your time so that then you can go get laid and go treat your body well, right? You see how this works? You see where this all comes together? It's not as complicated as you're making it. This can be super easy. It's basically what is going to light you up and give you the juice so that you can show up every single day and fucking talk about this shit like it's like till the cows come home, right? If I got up here and tried to talk to you about keeping your body healthy or healing your mom and dad issues, I'm sorry. I'm all about healing all of that shit. And I'm all about like doing it for my own self too. But that's not my home. That's not like where my genius is. That's where I'd leave it up to somebody else who loves that shit, right? Now, finding your purpose. At this point in my life, I don't know if I'm really that great at or passionate about helping people find their purpose. I'd rather you figure your purpose out and then come to me and I'll help you package it up and sell it like a bomb, right? So that you like blow your coaching business the fuck up, okay? You see where this is going. You can be good at things, but not really be that into it, you know? When I used to, drink a lot, my husband would say, we should open a bar. And I'm like, well, I love going to bars. I don't know that I actually want to run one. Like I'm really good at making a drink. I'm really great at entertaining people and having fun at a bar. But as far as running one and having to deal with the day-to-day, I think it would drive me fucking crazy and be a really, really bad idea. So I ask you, what is it that you're setting out to create? You take action and you will make money, okay? Money makers are action takers. You take your action and the money will follow. But it's aligned action. And you figure all this stuff up. You can't just sit here watching trainings all day long. You've got to actually take the action in order to see the results. All right? The law of attraction and the law of action put together equals you getting what you want on repeat, okay? So, drop me in here, drop me a yes, drop me a hell yes if you are here to create an offer that sells like crazy. And if you're ready to change the course of your coaching business before the new year starts, there's no point in waiting. Why the fuck are people waiting till the new year? What if there's all these people who need exactly what you have right now? And what if it would make you feel so amazing to help people through the holidays and get a head start on all their, getting paid, getting laid, and living forever goals at the beginning of the year? Let's be magical. Okay? So, you go do you, boo. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.